welcome back to the tour. We thank you for joining us on this episode. This time around, what do we got for them?
Tier de Garde.
All right, yes,
Something
that's
like
correct. That's right. This is the Southern Tier Brewing Company. Tier de Garde, Belgian Style India Pale Ale, ale brewed with grapefruit peel. It's bottle conditioned and is 8.1% from the brewery in Lakewood, New York.
Southern Tier, right?
Southern Tier, Lakewood, New York.
That's where they're located for real?
Yeah, for New York.
I don't know why I thought they were like a
Why would they be
California.
called Southern Tier then?
I don't know.
Is that Southern New York? Or?
I have no idea.
Yeah, no clue. I don't know my
Yeah, I
New
don't
York
know.
geography
I don't know
enough.
New York geography.
Like, I know where Albany is, Buffalo, Rochester, and New York
I
City.
know where New York City and
Staten
Buffalo
Island.
are, and that's about it.
Mhm.
Albany's right near the Massachusetts border.
Okay, well then, of course you would know
Yeah.
that one.
Because it's like one of the first things you hit when you cross from Massachusetts.
Right. All right, let's try her out.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
I like the Belgian style IPAs though. They're like more floral, more like.
I usually
Yeah.
like that style
Tart.
much more than American IPAs.
I feel like it's a hot, like a tamed down version of an IPA, kind of, no? Like a cloudy, heavier
Yeah.
version
A
of
little
an
bit, yeah.
IPA.
Well, it's
I know.
like,
And I get the grapefruit peel thing, but
Yeah.
that's where it ends. Is a little bit of peel, and that's about
Right,
it.
right,
Yeah.
right.
well, I'm getting like, and I'm sure it's purposeful, but there's a malt thing that I'm 50-50 on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I kind of like the malt thing, and then I'm kind of weirded out by it.
I know, I feel like it hits, the malt hits you at first, and you're like, okay. And then the like hoppy notes start taking over.
And to
you're
me,
like,
it's the
this is
predominant
weird.
smell,
Yeah.
too.
It says here, moving on the street at bicycle pace is an experimental way of being in the world. Pedaling with friends is a social event and an exercise in teamwork. All senses are tuned, and each revolution makes the riders closer to the destination. Similarly, the ingredients in this bottle work together to reach an end. This is an invitation to raise a glass in celebration of the finish. Oh, yeah.
Is that what they're definitive?
Tasting notes: hop bitterness and grapefruit zest with floral and apricot notes. Pair with spicy seafood, aged cheeses. I like
Spicy cheese.
I like this actually. I'm gonna give this a 7.5. I think it's it is. You can tell it's a Belgian style IPA, but I do agree with him. There is an extra malty thing
It's mine.
that yours is cloudier. Yeah.
Let me-
Yeah, I was gonna say,
There's an
yeah.
extra malty thing that.
It's different.
Does it taste
It doesn't taste like
Yeah,
anything
Okay,
different.
smell this
It
one.
doesn't
See if
really
you
taste
smell
like
it.
other ones.
more malty?
Is it?
Yours? I think
Okay.
mine's a little hoppy.
I think so.
Try that one. I just poured some of that.
Towards
I
the
think
end
yours
of
is
the-
hoppier than mine is. I think I got more of like the Belgian thing going on.
Interesting, yeah.
I like it though. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
It depends on which spot of the bottle you get.
What I would say is this: don't go into it thinking that it's going to be like a grapefruit beer. It's not that,
Yeah.
but it is bitter. There is that grapefruit zest to it, but it's more Belgian IPA than
I expected way more grapefruit for sure.
It's tart like a grapefruit, but it doesn't really taste like grapefruit.
right.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty good. I'm definitely not a huge fan, but stylistically, and that was a long shot
Yeah.
anyway.
Right.
You guys formulate something because it takes him.
I like
Yeah.
this one. I'll give it an 8.
Okay.
I like. I don't know.
I think
I like
this is about as good as like an IPA will probably get for me. So I think that this is probably going to be like a 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually
7.5.
I'm actually right around you on that. I think I'm gonna do 6.5 as well. I think it's pretty good, and if you're a fan of the style, it might be up your alley. But there's a weird. I'm not even so much turned off by the hoppiness as I usually am, as I am the maltiness that I like it while I dislike it, and I think the amount that I am weirded out by it.
Supersede.
Yeah, I can't overcome the like.
Yeah.
I kind of like that
Yeah.
in there, but then it's kind of weirds me out. I don't know. 6.5. I think it's pretty good though, despite having some malt
Yeah.
weirdness.
So 2 6.5s, an 8,
Mhm.
right? 8 and a 7.5. I'm gonna kind of close it up like this. Tell me if you disagree. Don't go into it expecting it's going to be a grapefruit beer or a fruit beer. It's a beer. It's a Belgian Style IPA that is slightly extra malty from a normal Belgian Style IPA. With that said, it does do the style pretty well, and there is that grapefruit bitter zesty thing going on. So, yeah, is that pretty accurate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Taste Store will be back. Thanks for joining us. This has been the Southern Tier de Garde ale brewed with grapefruit peel, Belgian Style IPA, and it's 8.1% alcohol. We'll be back at the tour. Thanks for joining us. Join us next time.